team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. Inside the 10. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those line...
Touchdown, Red Raiders! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. From the gun, the ground game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Gilmore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Boley. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the 1st down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice 3rd down conversion by the quarterback.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. Toss to the left. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Savage. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davidson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Line is set on third down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Bolden. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got his man quickly. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for it all. Catch inside the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Bolden. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds his big tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Boley. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Play action on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Pulls it in. It's Savage. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Found a seam on the left. Touchdown, Kentucky. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Bulldozes his way through. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Bolin. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
There is something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Give to the single back. powers through the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running back searching for a hole. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And now they take the lead.
Well, you got to be lucky to be good. And that ball barely bounced in after hitting the crossbar. And all of a sudden, this team has the lead here in the 4th.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
And the Kentucky offense will take over 1st and 10.
Bunch formation for these receivers. On the run, it's Patterson. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up the 5.
Really nice 1st down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. To the air, it's Boley. Grabbed in the middle, it's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Offense lining up quickly. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed on the outside, it's Dobbs. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the 1st. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now is not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. forward. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Kentucky! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And he added the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ferguson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense.
to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Kansas State Wildcats. taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. The hand to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Terry. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there. There he goes! He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. It's complete on the right side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The inside handoff. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Shotgun, they go to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down of the 27.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the field.
He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
And he takes it in for the score. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the loose ball recovered by the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down at them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown! Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Sparks. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fang and make tackles? Nice job by that corner.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. The run to the right. Sweet cut there. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Into the end. He'll try the left side. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. Still running at the 35. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Buckeyes are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a man. On target. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He tries to take the top off. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the 1st down. That is a killer if you're the defensive coordinator. You've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught close to the marker, it's Gutierrez. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, he lost it high and deep down the left side. And this was knocked away incomplete, and that's probably a good thing for this defense because they were in the neutral zone, and that was a free play.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Pressure coming. Might be looking to run.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. Now adjusting. And he's got it in the end zone. Offense at an empty set. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running into the open space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They had a great day today. And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're throwing for it on 4th down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Past the 40. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Now he's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of